Welcome back to Nintagious. Guess what? We got some more mini motorways. I don't really know. I think we're just gonna head off to the next one. I still don't fully know how to pronounce that. Dar es Salaam. I'm either nailing it or butchering it. But I think we're just gonna head off to the next one. I think maybe next time we'll take a step back to Beijing and try to get 1,000 on that one. But I think for now, give me a new one. Give me a new one. I think that's the plan. Okay, what are you doing here? Whoop. My bad. Get this started. We just just finished with Mario Kart streaming tonight. Did 6 hours of that. I stopped. I threw pizza in the oven. I just chowed down. Problem. I really like thin crust. When as far as frozen pizza goes, I guess, and it might just be a local brand thing, but like the local grocery store has like a nice thin crust local brand pizza that's super good. The problem is like thin crust isn't very filling. And I routinely will just eat the whole goddamn thing. Because I have no restraint. So I feel a bit like a slob right now, but yeah, I wanted to play more of this. I probably won't go too nuts with recording tonight. Yesterday we did the 6 hours of Sonic Advance, and then I did like 4 hours of these episodes. I think I did 4 episodes. It was probably closer to like 3.5 because these episodes tend to be like 45 minutes long. And I was pretty exhausted tonight, and I think that was because of the fact that I did so much streaming and recording yesterday. So I might not try to go too crazy on this session. On the other hand, I need to make another episode of Crit Rate here soon. And I've been thinking about doing one on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I really want to do one of the entire Sonic franchise, but I'm not quite ready for that just yet. There's a lot of those games that I really want to replay because I haven't played them in like 15, in some cases 20 years. So I'd like to get a refresher before I judge those games. And I think the best example of that is when we did Sonic Marathon Act 2, which, you know, go check it out if you didn't watch it. That was when we did all the Game Gear games. And I also threw Sonic 3D Blast in there. And I was actually surprised that 3D Blast aged as well as it had. So I feel like there's a good chance that a lot of the games are going to be either have aged better than expected or maybe aged worse than expected. So I want to have a more up-to-date opinion of these games, and I haven't really had time to replay all of them yet. That was what inspired me to do the Advanced Trilogy on stream recently. Also, acknowledging really quickly that it might be ridiculous talking about this, because if I... This is like episode 8. This will probably air, I'm gonna say, mid-July. It is currently May 14th. But there's a lot of these episodes, and they haven't started airing at this point yet, so this one, it's probably going to be a while before it airs. As a result, there's a semi-solid chance that by the time this airs, I'll have already made the Marvel Cinematic Universe tier list, and maybe even the Sonic one. So, talking about it's kind of silly. I think I mentioned this last episode about referring to the timeline as strange because of just the way that recorded content goes. I don't fully know, like, when I'm making the content, I don't fully know when it's going to air. So it's kind of unusual to refer to, like, stream events because I don't know when exactly they are going to take place or have taken place. Anyway. That was what inspired me to do the... Well, that and I went and saw Sonic 2, and it was really good, and that made me want to play some Sonic games, so I decided, let's finally do the Advanced Trilogy. Originally, Act 2 was Act 2 of the marathon. The first marathon we did, Sonic Marathon 2020, was every mainline game. It was Sonic 1 up through Sonic Forces. And, the only games I skipped were Sonic 2006 and Sonic Heroes. And that was because I didn't have a way to play them. I only would have been able to play them on emulator, and I'm not a big fan of emulators. If I can avoid using an emulator, I'm going to avoid doing it. And there's no, like, official way to play those games outside of playing them on the original hardware. So I just dodged those. Also, I hate Sonic Heroes. So, then we did Act 2, which was like a year later. That was all the Game Gear games and 3D Blast. I think that was it. There might have been another, like, random one I threw in there that I'm just not recalling off the top of my head. And now recently we just started the Advanced Trilogy. Yesterday we did, I don't like any of what's happening right now. I'm just gonna point that out. Yesterday we finished Sonic Advance 1, we got all the Chaos Emeralds, and got the true ending, and then we started Sonic Advance 2, which turns out to be one of the most demanding Sonic games I've ever played in terms of trying to get to the true ending. I don't know if I'm going to go for the true ending on stream. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to, because I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to go into that too much further into detail. If you've played the games before, you probably know what I'm talking about in regards to it being so demanding. And if you're curious, go check out check out the stream archive. It's been a good time. Aside from it being so demanding. So I think we're gonna just play through as every character and then maybe get as many Chaos Emeralds as I can. Which probably won't be many if I had to guess. We want to put this, like, down here. I don't like much about what's happening right now. And we'll move on to Advance 3. I'd also like to do Sonic Battle, because I really like Sonic Battle. I think it's a really fun game, and it's a pretty long game, so that'll probably be its own playthrough. I'd like to do the Rush Trilogy after that, too. Again, emulation problems. I don't know how well that's going to emulate. So I'd really like to replay. I'm going to replay them because I want to replay as many of these games. If I haven't played the game, if I didn't play it in the main marathon, I'd like to replay it now before I do a tier list. So there's a lot of stuff to do there. Off the top of my head, let me see. Knuckles Chaotix is one. There's a couple of Game Gear games, I think, mostly being like the Game Gear version of Spinball and stuff like that. I probably will replay Sonic Heroes. It hasn't been that long since I've played Sonic 2006. I don't think I need to replay that one. And again, I don't really have a method of doing so. I'll probably just go off of memory for that one. There's the advanced games, which I'd like to play. The Rush Trilogy, which I would like to play. Where's my list? Hold on. I have a notepad document here. As per usual, like, we need something else to talk about while this gets going, because these kind of go pretty slow, and I do not like this so far. I'm pretty sure I said that once already. This layout is uncomfortable. What else did I'll probably play a little bit of the Shadow game. I'm gonna try to play the Rivals games, because I've never really played those. I'd like to play Secret Ring and maybe Black Knight. Most of them are, like, kind of spin-offy games, but there's a lot of stuff that I just want to retouch on. Maybe not even beat the game, but at least like just kind of dip in and just remind myself of, hey, what's this like? So I still have a lot of research I want to do there, and I'd like to eventually also do one for every Mega Man game, and that's going to be pretty similar, where a lot of those games I have not played in a very long time. Many of them have not been re-released, so I'm not sure how I'm going to go about playing them. That one, I might have to narrow that one down. I think somebody mentioned... Somebody... I don't know if I want to use the word recommended. But somebody pondered the idea of, hey, why don't you just make it only the Classic and X games? That might be a pretty decent idea. We're gonna have some traffic issues here. I don't like anything that's going on up here at the moment. This is very uncomfortable. But yeah, I haven't played the Legends games in probably 15 years. I did replay the Battle Networks. Maybe like 7 years ago? It's been a while since I played the Star Force games, so like, a lot of them I just have to replay. Let's, we might need the traffic lights. This area is already very cluttered and I don't like it. So, I'm gonna turn these around, for starters. I think we learned in the last episode that you do not want houses to be spitting out on, like, a main road. And that's a problem that is quite a problem so far. So let's see how else we can deal with this here. Let's turn these houses around. Like that. Put you back there. You back there. We don't want any houses spitting out directly onto this road, if we can help it. This house is just gonna kind of have to deal with it for now. This is, like, borderline a main road, so I don't really love that either. I think we should still put a traffic light here, maybe? Because I think there's gonna be a decent amount of traffic there. I still don't fully believe in traffic lights, but we'll see what we can make happen. And see, just like that, I feel like we've already got enough stuff going where now I'm just gonna have to talk about this, because now there's enough stuff happening that it's just those first, like, 10 minutes that I gotta get the banter engine going for. Also, I am doing laundry. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I'm keeping an eye on audio levels. It doesn't look like it's being picked up. When I'm not saying anything, audio levels are flat, so it's not being picked up like that. There's a chance that when I'm talking, you can hear it. Hopefully it's not that bad if it is audible. But just an advanced apology, I guess, in case you can hear it. I feel like this is just slowing things down. I think I'm just gonna leave them to fend for their fucking selves. If anything, it might be... Maybe a better idea would be to put it here. Because I often notice when I'm forced to have a facility spit out onto a main road like this, that the cars start getting backed up in the parking lot because they just can't find an opportunity to get out. So putting a traffic light there is probably a good idea, because that will... I think the way traffic lights work in this game is that I think they might only be active when there are cars coming from multiple directions. In other words, if there are no cars here that are trying to get out, it's just going to be straight green this way, and they're just going to go. Until somebody comes in here, and then they're going to have to stop just long enough for somebody to get out. Whereas if I put it here, there's too much traffic going here. I think that was just slowing them down. That might be a new, that might be a new strategy. I hate this. What? What? I want to change this bridge. I think I can do that, right? No, because this blue guy's already on his way. We're basically going to have to wait until we get another bridge. I think it's the only way we can do this. As long as they need this and there's no other route, they're not going to find another way to do it. So again, I might want to put a stoplight here. Oh god. Okay, well that's fine. Oops. I think we need another bridge. Hopefully they give me access to another one. Week's almost over. Beautiful. But yeah, anyway, that was, that's why I'm looking for other tier list video ideas to do until I'm ready to do the Sonic one. Because that one is just gonna take a while, I think. And, I've been very... To use another Northern Lion term, I've been very Marvel-pilled lately. Between finishing Moon Knight and finishing and going to see Doctor Strange. So I think between that and the fact that if I don't do a tier list for that now, if I put that off for even a month, at this point in time, again, it's May 14th at the moment, I mentioned that earlier, but by the time this airs, both of these things will have come to pass, I'm pretty sure. If I put off making the tier list for like a month, then Miss Marvel will start airing, and then I'll need to watch that and include that. By the time that's done, Thor 4 will be out, and I'll have to go watch that to include that. We got destroyed by that facility of all places. We're gonna run that back because, for obvious reasons, because it's only been 18 minutes, and that's not an episode. Anyway, if I wait too long, then inevitably more stuff is going to be added, and then I'm not going to be able to get the tier list done. Or I'll have to wait until, like, a series is over before I can make it, etc. Now, there's also something to think about here where... Well, if I were to get that tier list going, like, this weekend, let's say. I'm off tomorrow, so... I might try and do that. It wouldn't air this coming week, but it would probably air the week after that, which is still going to be before Miss Marvel starts. I guess what I'm getting at is I wouldn't want to record it and then have it come out after that stuff is out, but not be included on the tier list, you know what I mean? Stuff like that's, like, kind of timely. What the fuck? Hear me out. We don't want to do it like that. I think a mistake I often make is I do that, and I'm like, well, now they have immediate act. Well, that might not be a bad problem. That might not be a bad thing. Because all the reds are right here anyway. My logic was, like, if traffic gets nasty, then they're going to have a hard time getting back there. But if all of them are going right here anyway, that should be okay. It's only going to be a problem if, like, yellow houses start spawning here. Because then this intersection is going to get really nasty. So I think what I want to do, as we see more stuff spawn, is we want to, like, keep this stuff disconnected. We don't want anything else going through here, if we can help it. I think that's something I have a bad habit of doing, is I'll start mixing, like, different color houses into one neighborhood, and then that probably is just causing a bunch of nasty congestion, especially if there's a facility right here, like there is here. But of course we're gonna have to see how it pans out. How nice the RNG wants to be to me this run, etc. Getting a little beverage. I guess another thing is, especially with, like, I don't know a lot of people that are watching all of the Disney Plus shows for Marvel. So if I want to talk about any of those, I kind of don't have a lot of people to talk to about it, and I don't think I know anybody that's went to see Multiverse of Madness. So doing the tier list might be a good way for me to find an opportunity to just, like, talk about stuff that has been on my mind. And while it's all on my mind, now would be a good time to do it, right? I guess what I should maybe think about is, aside from getting the template for the tier list ready, is are there any movies that I want to watch, or any content that I want to watch again before I do it? And I think that mostly falls to the more recent movies. I think I should watch Shang-Chi and The Eternals again, perhaps. Because I've only watched those once each. But if I start making a big list of here's stuff I have to do before I make the tier list, I'm in the same... I have the same problem I currently have with Sonic, where it's like, oh, but I gotta do all this stuff before I can get to this. I don't fully like this idea, but I really want to keep these two colors disconnected for as long as I can. And yeah, like I said, I have the 3 tier list ideas right now. All Sonic games, all Mega Man games, and MCU. I don't really have anything else at the moment where I'm like, oh, here's a thing we could do. Realistically, Sunbreak is going to be out in like a month and a half. So I'll probably do another Monster Hunter one to include all of the new monsters. That won't be for a bit yet, though. And even then, I'll probably wait for all of the, like, content updates to hit before I do that. Well, this is terrible. So we're gonna have to... Oh my god, this is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. This is just awful placement. I don't want that much stuff traveling through here. I just don't really have an option, though. I'm not going to have enough road to carry it all the way around here. That's just not going to happen. And then I'd also have to carry this all the way around here to make sure those aren't connected. Like, oh my god. What have you done? I hate it. Of course, there's just gonna be a whole fucking neighborhood cropping up here. We're just gonna take a bunch of road tiles. Because if I can get enough roads to potentially circumvent this, I think that's something we want to do. Alright, let me see. At the moment, it's not the greatest idea. Just because so many roads are going to be needed. I think I'm going to take this road out, though, and I'm going to connect you up here instead. It gives us a little bit more space if we want to work the blues down around here. The light blues, that is. Although it looks like ass, so I'm not a big fan of that. But while we're at it, let's also turn these around. Again, we don't want too many roads spitting out onto, like, the main road. That basically, every time you do that, it just creates another intersection. And I've definitely seen some traffic get pretty backed up because they have to go through a neighborhood. So if we can avoid that, that's just for the better. I might want to loop this house all the way around eventually, too, just to also not have them popping out right onto this road. Because, again, that's creating an intersection here. That's just slowing down traffic. I hate you. This game's, like, almost comedic. Sometimes. Where it's just like, oh, yeah, good. That's exactly what I didn't want. Thank you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's kind of funny, though, because it's like, despite being kind of stressful, it's still a lot of fun. Even though I'm, like, kind of bad at it, I'm still having a lot of fun. I think just the random element makes it so, like, unpredictable and chaotic. It makes it fun even doing, like, just doing a city I've already done before. It's like, this is still good, though. Because you never know what's going to happen. We have a bridge. Do we want to put a roundabout anywhere? Let's grab an extra roundabout. I think I could sneak a roundabout in here to kind of split this area up. That might be a pretty decent idea. Oh god, this is terrible. And especially since I'm going to have to connect this up here, I think that's the play. We need, put a roundabout here. Connect this here. Connect that there. This here. This here. Yeah, I think that'll help. Because now we have so much shit going around in that area, and... At first, I think I overvalued roundabouts, and then I started to undervalue them, and started to question, well, I think traffic lights might be better. I don't think they are. I think roundabouts are better. They just are a lot more difficult to implement, especially in an area where there's just, like, not a lot of room. I'm gonna redo this area a little bit. I don't really like this. Actually, what am I doing? Could just do it like that. That saves a lot of road, actually. I maybe Oh, no, that doesn't fully work. I was gonna say, I think I want to get an overpass and connect this to this, but they also have to get up here. I forgot about that. I think another roundabout here might be a pretty good idea. Maybe. I'm overly worried about having an intersection right next to a facility like that. I feel like that could very easily get jammed. Well, so much for that plan. Oh, God. And this house is exactly where I don't want it to be. I think, as much as I hate doing that, I think that might be what I have to do. I hate that the house doesn't turn with the road. But I also need an overpass to even bring them down. Oh my god, I hate it. Okay. Whoa. You don't understand. I can still put a roundabout here. I can still achieve this, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Because things just became hellish, so I think that is an idea I should pursue. That new blue house doesn't really cause any problems. That's totally fine. Hoping that the roundabouts are just going to keep things moving. We do have a bridge in case we have to cross this river here soon. I think I should maybe try to pick up another roundabout as soon as possible, because I think I'm learning a little bit about the way those work. I'm just gonna take the extra bridge. I'm now in my undervaluing traffic lights arc. I also don't immediately see where I would put any of them anyway, so, you know, that's part of it. You a ass. I hate it when they put a house back there, and I'm just like, okay, great. Now I gotta use, like, 3 fucking road tiles. I guess that's 2 road tiles. So stop it! What are you doing? Like, why? You couldn't just put it, like, here? No, you had to put it, like, behind everything. Jesus. Oh my god. I mean, that one's not that bad, but it's still, like... Why not just put it over here, just to really screw with me? Make it a yellow one, and just put it, like, all the way over here. Or light blue. Nah, light blue would actually be kind of convenient. I could probably just connect it right here. Yellow would suck, though. That would be a bad time. So go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day. I know what you're thinking. You were waiting for me to, like, fly off, right? Nah, it's not that bad. I don't really like it, but it's not that bad. I do think I want to turn this up here, though. Or this way, maybe? I don't think I want it spitting out on that road. I haven't yet determined if I should always connect these in advance just to get it done. I'm actually, right in this very moment, I'm deciding that I think I should. Because I want that to be... Sorry, I got interrupted by shit-ass house placement. I don't want this facility to load in when I don't have the roads to connect it. I had that happen a couple times yesterday, and by yesterday I mean like last episode or 2 episodes ago. My last recording session, I had that happen a couple times. I want to keep myself high on roads, is the thing. Yeah, it's just to take the roundabout and the extra roads. I want to be prepared in case I have to do something crazy. I'm already seeing that maybe I should have taken the overpass. I think putting an overpass like here and then putting it like down here could be a pretty good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have done that instead, but oh well. What? Oh, that's not that bad, I guess. It's just an extension of that neighborhood. I think we can deal with that. Yeah, end of the week. And give me a motor, and by overpass I mean motorway. I hate you. I hate you too. Just to know if you were worried about you really wanted to be included. I also really hate you. What the fuck is going on? Okay, back this up. It's very inelegant. And then how the fuck do I connect to this? I don't really like that. I don't really like that. I'd like to avoid that if I can. Can I connect this like this? Yeah, but that looks like ass, so let's not do that. Maybe I should just accept that that house is gonna have to connect to this. I don't like that outcome, but can I connect this yellow, the yellow one, like anywhere else? Goddamn motherfuck. Create another little cul-de-sac there. That'll be fine. That's one of those words I've always felt sounded really lewd. And it's not at all, but it's just one of those words that sounds bad when you say it. It has the right combination of consonants and vowels, like bunger. That's it's just, I don't know. Never mind. Moving on. Okay, I guess what I'm gonna want to do is do this. I don't love it. But it'll work for now until they drop another house somewhere where I really don't want it to be. And we'll just call that Monkey Wrench Avenue. It'll be right in the middle of big-ass Clockwork Gear Lane and other big-ass Clockwork Gear Lane. You get what I'm getting at here. Could you not? For 2 seconds. Just not. just not. You think I'd see it coming? You think I'd just get used to it and be like, oh yeah, they're absolutely gonna put, like, a light blue house right here. Because fuck you. And they're definitely gonna put a yellow house, like, up here because fuck you. I don't really want traffic lights. I'm gonna level with you. We'll just take the bridge. Could be useful if we have to make a bridge, like, here or something. Oh my god. I forgot I had plans for an overpass, and by overpass I mean motorway. They're not giving it to me though. So about that? Okay. We want to do this, I guess. We can now delete this because roads are valuable. Then we'll just connect it over there instead. Excuse me. I'm gonna leave that like that for now, I think. We have a lot of traffic, I just noticed. Holy shit. Oh, I hate that, but that's the reality of our situation. Maybe I do need some traffic lights. I think maybe a traffic light here and here might be a pretty good plan. What are you doing to me? What have I done to deserve this? Is this because I'm saving roads up? Like, the more roads I save, the more you're gonna put them in positions that just don't fucking work for anyone. Seems reasonable. That's actually not a bad spot. I like that. However, this is turning into a main road, so this needs to be addressed. I'm gonna turn all of those so that they're off of the... That one, we can't really do anything about it, but that's fine. Just want less houses being spit out onto that. Onto that road. Well, hopefully... This isn't where the traffic... What?! What is going on, dude? Does it look like I have those kind of roads to spare? I mean, okay, I do, but shut up. I'm just gonna go ahead and connect it there. Oh, no. I guess. I can't believe I'm saying this. We need some traffic lights. What was I going to do with the overpass? I was going to put it here. and then connect it down here. Okay, I still think that's a plan. I still think that is a plan. We either need an overpass. Should I put another roundabout here? I think I like this plan. We're gonna... Because we do have a roundabout, and that will hopefully alleviate some of this. Okay, so we'll do this. I think that'll help. I think that'll help. I think that'll help. It's not going to make things worse, let's put it that way. Hopefully. I almost dislike that you can pause the game, because this would be really intense if you couldn't. Like, trying to do it without pausing is gonna be, it's like, that's gonna be hectic. What the shit do you think you're doing? I can't believe I'm still saying this. We need some traffic lights. What are you maniacs doing? They're, like, not transferring into... Oh, God. They're not transferring into the roundabout very well. It's just all backed up. There's just too much traffic moving through this area. What can I do to address that? I don't think this is a smart idea, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna give... I mean, inevitably, they're still gonna have to come down through here. So that's kind of butts, isn't it? Oh no, we're gonna lose. I mean, we made it further. We made it far enough to unlock the next city. That's something, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take the motorway. We don't have a lot of roads, so that really sucks. We're gonna connect this here. And here. No, why? Why would you do this to me? Stop. Oh, God. Sometimes when you delete a road, the game just loses its mind. Oops, that's not what I want to do. No, you don't understand. It's gonna look a little inelegant, but I think that will help matters. Look at this traffic. We're gonna lose. The Reds just can't get over here. I mean, you tried. You tried. Ooh, that one's tough. Okay, well, we did do it. We unlocked Moscow. Look at that. Link the ring of roads of Moscow across the winding Moskva. That's probably not how you say that. River. That one's tough. So I don't know what we're gonna do next time. That's we did get 2 runs in here since I died really early on the first run here. And it's still about, yeah, it's about 45 minutes. It's pretty good timing. I don't know if we'll try this one again next time, if we'll go back to Beijing and try to get 1,000. Maybe I shouldn't be focusing on getting the 1,000s just yet. Maybe I should just try to unlock all the cities. And start there. Maybe let's do that. Yeah, that keeps it moving. It keeps a variety of content. I mean, it's not really that much of a variety, because, like, it's basically just different river layouts. But still. And like, a slightly different color scheme. But still, I think maybe I'll keep moving forward and try to keep unlocking new stuff. So we'll go to Moscow next time. I think that's the plan. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's very helpful, and subscribe if you want to catch more of this playthrough. I believe we're on like episode 8. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So at this point, these episodes have not started airing yet. So I hope that they're well received when they start going up, and I hope you guys start having fun with them too. Because if not, there's a lot of episodes, and they're going to be uploaded whether you like it or not, I guess. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy, and I will see you guys in the next episode.